Time in the labyrinth. Getting things set up, as you can tell, getting that good camera angle. That should be pretty good. All right, what's up, everybody? How's it look? Maybe I should clean the camera a little bit. Does that look any better? Let's see. Susan Thompson says, hi, what's up? Any chance you're related to Donnie Thompson? Also known as Mr. 3000, the first powerlifter to total 3,000 pounds? Any relations, or just happen to have the same last name? Oh, Susan says maybe. Smiley face might mean maybe. But that'd be pretty cool. He was one of my favorite powerlifters. Well, he still is, but when I was powerlifting, I was a big fan of Mr. 3000. Brian, what's up, man? Long time no see. Just like we were hanging out in the last video 15 or 20 minutes ago. I'm wondering what I got. I got my tough, hardcore whale mug. The old pink whale. Definitely nice. It's a nice one. The old lemon drink. Brian says, nice, Olo. And he says, I'm making a lemon cream right now. That's what I'm talking about. Mine is, I already had the caffeine and with the energy drink in the pre-lift live, so mine is the during lemon drink. Just no caffeine in this one. That's the only difference. A little collagen, a little lemon, a little hot water. Oh, Brian, I can't remember what we talked about it. That's something different. That's something you can try too. You can see if you like it cold or you like it hot better. Because as long as it's not summertime, I actually prefer the hot version. Kaylin says, let's go, Nick. Doors open. Wow, mega gains. Let's like and share, friends. Absolutely. Thank you very much, Kaylin. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. And if you're feeling crazy, share the video. Yeah, Brian says, yeah, maybe tomorrow. If it snows, I'll try it. Yeah, definitely. That's how I started when, lifting in the labyrinth is a little chilly sometimes in the wintertime. So it's definitely much nicer to drink a warm drink than it is a cold drink in the wintertime. Let me know which one is better. Let's see. Oh, looks like Drew's back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Laura, what's up? She says, oh, I'm going to eat like a big back today, then work off later. That's what I'm talking about. That's mega gains right there. Let's see. Karen says, still getting the gains with you, Nick. Throwing stuff away. Getting the gains, clearing the decks from clutter. Get the mini training area back. That's what I'm talking about. Laurel says, Laurel, what's up, sis? And Laurel says, LOL, thanks. Absolutely. Well, if you guys are wondering what I'm doing over here, just doing a little body weight squat stretch. Got to keep everything feeling good. We've been sitting a lot doing the pre-lift lives. That's good. So Laura says, what you having today, Nick? So I think we're talking about food, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to have some good stuff later on. But I'll tell you what we had so far. I had brownies for breakfast. You know, I haven't done that in a while, so that was nice. Kalen says, Nick, I love the bodyweight squats too, getting them in this AM too while watching your pre-lift live. They're good. Absolutely. Definitely are. Definitely are. You know, that's actually most of the squats I've been doing now. I really don't really do any barbell squat really anymore. Once in a while I will. But my shoulders are so tight, it's hard to get back there now. You know, when I was powerlifting, I used to get real tight, hands close together, but now extra rough on the shoulders. But I have a harness, you know, so it makes it like a front. You can do two things: a Zercher squat or a front squat. Let's see, it's somewhere. Laura says, OMG, love brownies. Yeah, me too. They're definitely good. So see, Carolyn says, Nick, your American material that's hanging on your monolith. Is it a shirt? If so, where's it from? An event? That's actually just a t-shirt. It actually says someone made it for me. It says Team Stone on the back. It just says Team Stone, no logos, but someone made it as a gift. I wore it when I usually hang it up, and then I wore it somewhere. I just haven't got a chance. I just haven't hung it up yet. But that's what it is. Karen says this new filming position is mega gains and close up. Oh, absolutely. Definitely is. I appreciate that. Just can see your lifting angles. Awesome, Nick. Oh, that's awesome. I'm good. I'm glad you guys can see better. That's what we're talking about. Carolyn says I started the corn cob pronation lift and supination lift last night at local gym. Pre warm up for today's lift later. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. The gains are happening. Carolyn agrees. Just mega gains are getting there, Nick. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jason, what's up, man? Says Merry Christmas, dude. Merry Christmas to you too, man. It's a good day, that's for sure. Absolutely, Karen. So let's hit the thumbs up. Merry Christmas games, friends. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys didn't see, I just did a quick set. I just did some dumbbell deadlift real quick. Nothing crazy, just 50-pound dumbbells. Just get a little something for the lower back and the glutes and hamstrings. Because you still, even though it's arm wrestling, you still use them. Or depending on who you ask. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but the rooster is back. I haven't heard it in a month or something. Maybe it's just because the door's been closed. Good old rooster is back. Absolutely. It definitely actually kind of worked out that way because I just happened to notice somebody didn't put their dumbbells away. Someone was in the gym, left the 50s on the floor. So I figured before I put them back, do a couple sets of dumbbell deadlifts. Yeah, definitely. So it was. Karen says so many people think flat bar squats. Yeah, the old. I know what you mean by the flat bar, the straight bar. I'm sure it's called both. But yeah, when I was powerlifting, that was 1/3 of the sport. So I did a lot of straight bar squats. Just for right now, for arm wrestling, I feel I get more out of body weight squat or even lunges or something. If I do squat, it's just because more for a fun kind of thing with a straight bar right now. But I do front squats and Zercher squats. Okay, and it says I just hit the 30-pound rows, coming back slow from a few days hiatus. That's what I'm talking about. Gains are coming quick. Taylor says, absolutely, Nick. Real world gains. When the kids leave the weights around at the gym, I pick them up. Then always glad. Pick them up. Then away glad if the gains. Well, that's nice of you picking up the gym. Especially because you don't have to, so that's definitely nice of you. I'm sure the gym appreciates it. They should probably hook you up with like a 3-month of membership or something. Oh, phone top handles flying everywhere. Kevin says, nice Nic. Squats used to be my favorite straight bar squats many years ago. Started to do empty bar on Saturday, 3x10. Felt it in the legs for a couple days after. With consistency and Team Stone. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And she also says, mindset, the body is feeling better and kicked into wanted and responding to the gains. That's what I'm talking about. Kevin says, even with time off for injury, non-related, it's incredible to the speed in which the body wants to bounce back. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's very true. So that lifting you did before the injury, I think we both agree, definitely helped with, being recovered. We're recovering faster. Plus, the stronger you are, the harder it is to get hurt. So that's always a plus. Jalen says the hashtag the corn cob. Absolutely. If you guys are wondering where to get the handle I'm using right here, I think we have one pink left. We do have a couple blues left. These are the blues. If you guys are curious where to get the corn cob, Nightbot, put my Facebook in the comments or shoot a message over to Facebook. And we'll be able to ship it right through there. Drew says, what's the spiky thing? You talking about this? The spiky thing? I'm talking about this. It's the pin line to the arm wrestling table that the tablet is on. In case you're wondering what that means, you see the string doing this during a match? That's a pin. That's a pin. Kaylin says, that's right, Nick. That's very interesting. It definitely is. Drew says, the corn, question mark. The corn cob multi-angle arm wrestling tool handle. I guess a handle is a tool for an arm wrestler. That's how they make quite a bit of their gains when they're not on the table. Oh, this. There was a rip in the table, so I made into a functional rip. So these are the wing nuts that go on the bottom of the table. And when we travel with this table, we can also fit the Allen key that tightens up everything right in that hole. Put it in there. I used to have a funny picture where that hole was, but we cleaned it up a little bit. It was a little too R-rated for traveling. You know, some people thought it was funny and some people thought it was scary. Oh, yep. Where my elbow was. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yep. So we problem solved. Definitely true. LO says the functional rip. Definitely true. So a couple other rips on this table that we got to find a purpose for. Yeah, it says mega gains always happening in the labyrinth. Absolutely. Lots of wisdom of gains being shared. Absolutely. Glad you guys appreciate it. Glad you guys are getting the gains as well. Because they're out there. You just got to get them. And like Carolyn also says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It looks something like this. Definitely be appreciative. A little side bend before I put this weight away. I was using it to lay down the table. Some people call this the teacup. Depends on the person. The old iron teacup. So let's see. Kaylin says to Drew, where do you train? If I had to say, it's probably one of those desert gyms, you know? So I think he lives in the desert. Oh, that's a good question. Maybe Drew will let us know. He's got to be pretty close to Brandon Allen. I think Brandon Allen is also in Las Vegas, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But, guys, I got one more set left. I'm going to take a little break. We're just do one more set of lats. Actually, no, I take that back. I want to do one more set of dumbbell curls, then lats. And that'll be it. The lat I was doing, not that much weight. But what I'm focused on is actually, full range of motion. But my lats have been cramping like crazy lately. So I'm just doing a little lat stretch. That's why I've been focused. You notice, at the end range, it looks like I'm doing nothing, but I'm really trying to really stretch the lats. That first rep was interesting. I thought I almost had to take a second because that left lat borderline almost cramped up. Almost a real good one. Kaylin says, awesome, Nick. Absolutely. Some good stuff. Stretching gains. I really appreciate everything you share. Gym bros, if you know, you know. Very true. Absolutely, Kaylin. I appreciate you taking everything and putting it to good use. And you never know, you might pass it along to someone else. So one more set, gonna do one more set of lat, guys. And that'll be it for this recovery lift. Brian says the seated pronation lift sucks. It's hitting my ego pretty hard. Oh, well. Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you. So let's see. Carolyn says, yes, Nick, a couple girls at my work have noticed me training and hope they get lifting too. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Because you never know. That could lead into being an arm wrestling team. You never know. And she says, at least one is doing what she can where she is with what she has. At least walking pad that she gave her daughter. Oh, it must be like a treadmill or something like that. That's very cool. That's cool. But yes, definitely outreach is what's up. Shown by osmosis. Absolutely. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Just trying to get the old hide button. And that should be it. All right. That guy will be missed, but he can still watch. He can still watch. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Definitely appreciate that. Ah, Drew, you just missed it. You could have got one. You could have got one. But I got him with the ultimate band, the old hide button. So he could still watch and comment, but nobody's ever going to see anything except for him. That's good, clean fun. All right, guys, that's it for this lift. Let's see what I missed in the comments. Let's see. Carolyn says, Brian, it looked tough, and all respect to you for starting it. See the Pro Nation, absolutely. Carolyn says, Drew, I beat you, LO. That's surprising. Definitely is. Drew's usually one of the first guys to drop the hammer. Carolyn says, yeah, Carolyn, the height of the seat makes the angle leverage much harder. Absolutely. But, guys, I think that's it for me. I don't see any more comments. Well, there's a 10-second delay. Oh, just like that. Look at that. Carolyn says, I think we need O'Neal on the live chat here. I must try find him, Jim. Bro Games. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Hit him up, see what's up. Drew has been busy trying to eat and now fixing his egg cooker. Very nice. Gotta get that thing fixed up. Carolyn says, great Lipton, and thanks for the Merry Christmas. Absolutely. Merry Christmas to everyone. Get them gains. On that note, I want to say thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys liking and sharing. It definitely helps out the channel, so I want to say thank you. If you didn't get your gains in now, make sure you get them in later. We'll probably do another live later on. I'm not sure on what time. But guys, thanks for watching, and we will see you.